Let's face it, when a new Smash Bros. Game is in the works, the one topic that fans talk about is the possible characters that could appear in the game. There are many lists out right now dedicated to the characters people want to see in the upcoming 4th installment of the franchise. And now, it's my turn to give a list of the top 10 first-party characters that I want to see in the next Smash Bros. Now, notice the title of the video. This will only be about the first-party characters I want to see in the game, so you won't see any third-party characters on here. That may be for another list. We'll see. Now for the rules. Not only will it be one per franchise, but to make my list more original, I will be excluding characters that are most often requested for the game unless I really want the character in. So you will most likely not see the likes of Ridley, Magnus, Girahim, Shulk, etc. on this list. And of course, this is all my opinion. But with that all out of the way, to begin this list, number 10 is from a game that's not even out yet, Pikmin 3. With all the anticipation for this game, surely they would add a new character to represent the franchise for the next Smash. And what better way to do so than by bringing in one of the 3 main characters of Pikmin 3. I'm not sure who they will exactly choose, but I would like to see this guy Alph, as he appears the most in the trailers. Now for the moveset. You know how Olimar uses the 5 current Pikmin types? Well, for the new character, should they put him in, they could have him use the 3 familiar Pikmin types of red, yellow, and blue, but also have him use the 2 new Pikmin types of rock and winged Pikmin in place of the purple and white Pikmin. That way both Olimar and the new character can be a little different from each other. And that's about it for this one. Not much to say since the game isn't even out yet. Who knows? Maybe the game will throw some more ideas for the character once the game is released. Brawl introduced us to a new character from the Donkey Kong series, Diddy Kong. And while adding a new representative for the DK series alongside DK himself was a good idea, I would like to see at least one new character for the series get into the next Smash. Who's that character, you ask? Well, Smash needs more villain characters, so I say King K. Rool would be a perfect choice. Now, I've gotta be honest. I really haven't played much of the Donkey Kong Country series, and I'm sorry if I don't have much to go on for King K. Rool besides what I've already seen of him in other videos, which would be the running, the jumping, the crown throwing, the gun, and the boxing gloves. Still, that's quite a bit to implement for a moveset. The question is, will he get in the game? Well, I may not have played much of the Donkey Kong Country series, but I know enough about him. I mean, he is a main villain of the Donkey Kong series, and even I'm surprised that he hasn't gotten into Smash yet. But if they can put him in Mario Super Sluggers, they can put him in Smash. I mean, King K. Rool would fit in perfectly. Okay, stop! Don't click that back button. Just hear me out. Yes, Slippy can be annoying sometimes, but he isn't that bad. I mean, he's Fox's friend since childhood, and he helps Fox out whenever he can. Plus, in Star Fox Command, the one thing that they got right is the fact that Slippy doesn't cry for help. Nope. He does all the fighting on his own. And with a better shield gauge than Fox, I might add. So why would I choose Slippy over characters like Panther or Crystal? Well, for one, everyone wants Crystal in! And remember, I'm trying to be original and not include characters that everyone asks for unless I really want them in. And as for Panther, well, I don't really know what kind of a moveset he would have that wouldn't be like Wolf. Maybe something based on his trademark Rose? I don't know. But Slippy? Oh, Slippy. He would be the most different character of all of the Star Fox characters in Smash. Sure, he would probably have a blaster and the reflector, but his other moves could be based around the inventions, whatever they may be, that he makes to aid in Star Fox's goals. There's no telling possibilities they could do for his moveset. Just so long as they don't give him the same final smash, I'm good.
Slippy's not such a screw-up after all.
With Wario now in Smash Bros., as well as him being treated as his own series, they will most likely add another Warioware character to represent the series in Smash alongside Wario. But who? While Kat and Anna would be good choices, WeDude83 already talked about them in his list. Mona? What's she gonna do? Beat everyone to death with pizza? Jimmy T? A likely choice, but he probably would fit better as an assist trophy. Man, who could they possibly choose? Oh, I know. How about her? The only other character I can think of that would be a good possible WarioWare character to put into Smash is that adorable little witch first seen in WarioWare Touched, Ashley. But what could they do for a moveset? Well, I've only played WarioWare Touched and Smooth Moves, so I'm basing my opinion on those two games. They could implement Red in a similar way to Peach's Toad special move. Of course, it wouldn't be exactly like Peach's Toad special move. It would be a different and unique move for Ashley's moveset. And since she's a witch, she could use some magic spells, as if the song isn't an indication of that, for other special moves. And her Up B special move could have her flying around on a broom. And with Game & Wario coming out soon, there's no telling what she'll do in that game. And for her final smash, it would be something involving this. You know what Smash needs? More Yoshi's Island characters. And I have a really good suggestion for a new Yoshi character. Or should I say, characters. Why Baby Mario and Baby Luigi haven't made it into Smash is beyond me, and these two would be a great addition to the game. But if they get in, they would probably work similarly to the Ice Climbers in that it's one character being controlled by the player and the other being controlled by the computer, who follows and copies the character being controlled by the player. As for a moveset, well, they could base it around Baby Mario and Baby Luigi from Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, where they use their hammers and hammer techniques. The Baby Drill could be used for both the possible down B and up B special move. They could also use other techniques that they have from the other Yoshi's Island games, or any other games at that. But I haven't really played the other Yoshi's Island games to come up with my opinion for moves. It will just have to depend on what they decide to do for the moveset should they get in. And as for the final smash, well... that. Last year's big 3DS release was Kid Icarus Uprising, and this year's big 3DS release was Fire Emblem Awakening. And since I've brought up Fire Emblem Awakening, you probably know where I'm going with this. That's right, number 5 on this list is the game's main character, Chrom, the Prince of Elise and a descendant of Marth. Yeah, Chrom is most likely going to be in, and that's why he isn't any higher on the list. But that's not stopping me from talking about him. Now, what could they do for a moveset? Sure, he'll probably play differently than Marth and Ike, but how? Well, from what I've seen in the game, he could play like a combination of Marth and Ike. He seems like he would fight with the strength of Ike, but with the grace of Marth, with just a little added aggression. As for special moves, well, I don't really know how it would work. Perhaps they could use Luna or any other skill from the game in a certain way, but who knows. And yes, Chrom has Aether, but it's not the same as Ike's Aether, so don't expect Aether to be his up B special move. But I do see him using Great Aether for his final smash, granted it would have Chrom's own charm to it. Or his final smash could have him team up with another character or characters from his game and attack players just like how characters support each other in Fire Emblem Awakening. Whatever happens, Chrom is an excellent addition to Smash, and he has lots of potential as a possible character for this game. Let's see how you handle this, Nintendo. I'm eager to see what you do. Which character from Kid Icarus Uprising that isn't named Magnus could they possibly put into Smash? Well, some people, like WeDude83, have requested Palutena. But she's a goddess. Don't you think it would be out of place to put a character in Smash that's a god or goddess? And no, Ganondorf doesn't count even though he's been referred to as such. Well, the only other possible characters from Kid Icarus Uprising that could be put in are Phosphora, and my number 4 entry on this list, Dark Pit.
Huh? Dark Pit? But he's a recolor for Pit. Why would you choose a character that's just a color scheme for another character?
Well, first off, my list! And second, I really want him in. I mean, they could so make Dark Pit his own character in Smash. And his color schemes would just be darker versions of Pit's. But how could they make Dark Pit unique from Pit? Simple. By implementing one of Kid Icarus Uprising's core features, the weapons. They could go one of 2 ways with this. They could either base his moveset on using different weapons, like he does in Chapter 6, or they could give him a single weapon different from Pit, and base his moveset on that. If they choose the second suggestion, then they should give Dark Pit the Dark Pit staff, and base Dark Pit's moves on that should Pit retain using the Palutena bow. But if they do give Dark Pit the Dark Pit staff, should he get in, don't make him as slow as molasses like what the staff weapons do in the game! But if Pit has the Palutena bow replaced with another weapon, most likely the first blade, they should give Dark Pit the silver bow, which is the weapon he uses the most in the game. As for Final Smash, maybe they could give him a temporary unlimited flight around the stage, similar to Yoshi's Super Dragon move, and have him shoot powerful projectiles. Or maybe they can give him this move with the battle from Dark Pit in Chapter 6. Dark Pit may be a copy of Pit, but that doesn't exclude him from getting into Smash. When it comes to a new Pokemon character for Smash, most people would say Zoroark. But remember, I'm not including characters that everyone is asking for unless I really want them in. But what if there is a way to have Zoroark playable, but have the character not actually classified as Zoroark?
Think about you and your Pokemon. What are you striving for?
Oh yes, it's In. How people haven't thought about In as a possible character is beyond me. But if they were to add a new Pokemon trainer-like character to Smash Bros., In is a great choice to have due to his popularity in Black and White and the sequels. What Pokemon could In possibly use for Smash? Well, we have Zoroark, that's one. Another they could use is Darmanitan, since he appears with In the intro to Black and White. Yes, I know he released it and it's catchable in Black 2 and White 2, but still. As for the third Pokemon, well, since he used the fossil Pokemon in the final In battle in Black and White, how about Caracosta? Caracosta would be the heavyweight of the bunch. And as for Final Smash, that's easy. Reshiram and Zekrom. Why both? Well, since In's legendary is different for whichever version of the Gen 5 games you play, it wouldn't be right to give him just one of the legendaries. So, why not both? And here's how the Final Smash would work. Every time you start a new match, and In uses a Final Smash, he would use either Reshiram or Zekrom, and whichever one it is, that's the one that would be the Final Smash for the rest of the match. It would be random every time you start a new match, so you'll never know which legendary Pokemon will be in Final Smash. As for what it would do, well, I don't know whether the legendaries should be playable for a short time or just have them use their signature moves. Either way, In would be a great addition to Smash. Number 2 is a character that many have been asking for, and to be honest, I don't blame them, because I really want him in too. That character is Bowser Jr. Quick question, why was he not in Brawl? They could have easily put him in Brawl. But nope, they didn't put him in. They better fix that with the next one. What could Bowser Jr.'s moveset possibly be like? Well, like many people, I think his moveset will be based around his paintbrush. However, I don't think he'll transform into Shadow Mario like everyone thinks he will should he be in the next Smash. I mean, let's face it, Shadow Mario hasn't appeared since Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. And no, Cosmic Mario and the Mario Doppelgangers don't count. But regardless, Bowser Jr. would be a very interesting and unique character to add to the Smash Bros. Roster. As for a Final Smash, I see him using his Koopa Clown cart from the new Super Mario Bros. Games, flying around and shooting bullet bills at everyone. Bowser Jr. needs to be in the next Smash. He just has to. A lot of people want him in, myself included. Don't let us down, Nintendo. We've at last reached number 1. But before we get to number 1, let's recap. Number 10, Alph. Number 9, King K. Rool. Number 8, Slippy. Number 7, Ashley. Number 6, Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. Number 5, Chrom. Number 4, Dark Pit. Number 3, N. And number 2, Bowser Jr. Remember Magolor? Yeah, his boss fight was just amazing, and his defeat was just so satisfying. But as a new character in Kirby, I really liked Magolor. It's a shame that he's dead now. Or is he? What? You survived? And you're apologizing to Kirby by building him an amusement park to play in? Well, that kinda ruined the satisfying boss fight, but who cares? Put him in Smash Brothers! That's right, my number 1 is Magolor from Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Like I said, I really like Magolor, and it was a shame that he was killed off at the end of the game. But thanks to the 20th Anniversary Collection, he's back and no longer evil. And while this may have somewhat ruined the satisfying final boss fight of Return to Dreamland, oh, who am I kidding, it's still awesome and satisfying. This increases his chances of getting into the next Smash Bros. As for a moveset, he could fire projectiles at energy balls like he does in the game, and his teleporting could serve as an up B special recovery move. And since he's the boss of the racing challenges in the challenge mode of the 20th Anniversary Collection, they can base his moveset on what he does in that mode as well. I mean, this could be a side B special move. As for his final smash, this. Oh yes, that would be awesome! In conclusion, Magolor is a perfect contender for the next Smash Bros, and he is my number 1 first-party character that I want to see in the next Smash Brothers. This is Chaos Key 4013, signing out.
Oh, run! Run! I'm coming for you!